Welcome to the Mischief. I'm Valen, and this is Mystical Skies. I am just kind of cleaning up a little bit of my quest stuff here. I've got like a plumage block and an ink block. I figured I might as well finish off the last of the stuff and get the achieve for this organized. There we go, an ink block. And then I've got a plumage block. And that chapter is completed. Yay! That's right, I finally got around to it and I just put that in there, didn't I? I did not want to put that in there. Ink block, give me that back. Put that away. But in here, I think this goes under black, this goes under white, and then the compressed wool, I already have a spot over there. There we go. So I've got all of those resources now complete, and the book. And I did not get any kind of special, like, fancy doodad reward like the trophy up there. But still, nonetheless, I was able to get it. Are there any items that I'm missing? No, I've got all the quests, I guess. There's no special rewards. Aw. Anyway, I have been looking at the surveys, or the survey, the poll as it is, and this is pretty much the order that you guys were looking at right now: Thaumcraft, Nature's Aura, Astral Sorcery, and Out. But you've all had a lot of good comments about a lot of them as well. I mean, mostly I have to say, I mean, it is a magic-themed pack, and Ender.io is probably the farthest from it in a way. But I mean, heck, all the tech mods are like magic in a box. Speaking of, Thaumcraft, Nature's Aura, a lot of people were curious about Nature's Aura, and some people were saying rush the Astral Sorcery perk tree and then be done with it, or perhaps toss up a couple of auras so that I could better defeat the the Gaia Guardian 3. Well, I figure, you know what, we're going to take a break from the Gaia Guardian 3. We're going to do a few other things. I've got a couple items in my inventory that I thought would just be little nice distractions. And then we can move on. And there's no guarantee that I can just progress straight through one or the other. I'm going to start on them in these order, but we'll see how it goes. Because, you know, sometimes you run into little roadblocks that'll prevent you from progressing. And I think while I'm doing this, maybe after I do a break or something, I might end up cleaning up the last bits of the botany section here, because that's just a bunch of basic things that I need to make. So I have some stuff in my inventory, as I've shown many times in the past. Do I have any regular old crafting tables in the ground? Yes, I do. Yay! At this intersection, at least. The idea here is that I'm making another set of armor to display. I'm not going to wear this one. Actually, I'll put it on to show you guys. It's going to be silly, though. And it is the Starry Idol set, which, yeah, if you're not familiar with it, I'm not even going to say who it is. You guys all know who it is. I mean, I look silly, but hey, I will even take off these silly wings that I've got on right now. Yep, that's right. Let's dance. So I now have this stuff on. What does it do? It gives you Superman affinity. It's basically a really nice set of oops, I just put those on and I didn't want to. Of what is it? The robes that I made over here. Let's actually go over in this section and I'll show you the robes that I already have. These ones that I've got. It's a much nicer version of that. That's pretty much it. It doesn't offer like a ton of mana. Let's see if I can actually just barely get up here, or a ton of defense or options or things of that nature, but I thought this would be kind of cool to actually put on display. I just put that on by accident. There we go. And I can put this down here, and you'll probably notice I'm wearing a new slime wings. They're not going to last for very long because they've got about half the durability of the other set, but I figured why not? I could do this, and I will slowly rotate through all the wing sets as appropriate. So there we go. We now have the Starry Idol set up here. I just need to get some kind of interesting wand that could be cool, and I actually have an idea for making it look a little bit more starry and idol-like. There's a certain lens from Botania that I was looking at, the flare lens. Oh gosh, that's stupid cheap, and I could probably hook that up to a mana spreader that I've got a couple of. Yeah, I've got a couple of these. I think I could do this right now, actually. I'm sure you guys don't mind. I love this option here. Elf glass and elementium ingots. Do I have any? No. I'm going to need 2 of these, actually. So let's get out of the water. Okay. I'll just throw the stuff in, Valen. There we go. I now have this stuff that I need for that. I just need a couple pieces of glass, which with my slime wings, they actually fly a little different. They kind of flutter like this, which is pretty cool. I mean, the half the wings fly like this, the other half fly like the animated wing, feathery wing sets, which I think is really nice, honestly. I really love the wings mod. It's probably one of, if not my favorite mods, just in general. I mean, there isn't much wrong with it, short of people's, feeling that it's a bit strong because, flight. It's a thing. But it's not creative flight, so you can't just like hover around very easily or anything like that. But you can get underneath things and travel very quickly. So let's just toss these in here, get some elf glass. And what else was it to make this flare lens? It was a regular mana lens, which requires more glass and more mana steel. Ah, crud. I should have grabbed a couple more of those. I also have been keeping my Fruit of Grisea pretty much on my left hand, or my offhand at this point, just so I could get a couple of those, so that I could just eat whenever I want to at this point. It also makes things really interesting when, as I've shown before, Crystal Bow, I did make a mistake, by the way. The Gaia Guardian 3 does take damage from the Crystal Bow. Just the first, 5 or 6 hits. Doesn't do any damage regardless of what item you're using. So that's where I got that confusion from. I think it's designed just to throw you off from probably using a bow at the beginning. But it does work, and you just have to really be able to take some massive damage hits. And my complete armor set is off right now. Let's put that on. I did put protection 10 on my trousers for now. So I now have protection 10 on 2 pieces. I still only have protection 4 on my boots. But I am waiting for more souls to appear on the grave over there. I only have enough to do the disenchant one more time. But I did level up. That's not the thing I was looking for. It was this. I did level up my knowledge of death, which is part of Corrail Tombstone, if you're not familiar with it. And I did a bit-by-bit tutorial on it if you want to know more about it. It's basically the gravestone mod that we've got installed in this, but it is a really good little secret magic mod of sorts, and it's got some neat stuff in here. So I chose a level of Bone Collector. So now when I kill mobs, I have a 10% chance of getting special drops from them. Primarily, it's going to end up being Graves Dust, which it's a huge increase from the extremely low percent that I was getting before, which is like 1% or something. So I increased my chance of getting it by tenfold, even if it's not that often. Let me grab a whole bunch of these and a crafting table. Then I can put these in the center. I don't know if it's mana glass or not. No, it's not. All right, mana lens. And I can put this here with this. Put them up there. Switch these two. Does it have to be exact? Okay, let's look up the lens because I've done something wrong here. Flare. Oh, it's elf glass, which is mana glass tossed in the... Oh, gosh. Okay, let's try this again. This little tiny project is taking me too much time at this point. All right, there we go. But I think it's going to make things look pretty, and that's the idea of the base now. We're supposed to do this, right? So there we go. I now have 2 mana lenses, 2 mana spreaders, and it should look pretty fabulous. Let's put this here and here. And I can put these... Actually, I need the... Where is it? Crud. I need a block to place. Let's grab a piece of wood. There we go. That'll work. And then I need my wand of the forest. Reason for this, let's see if I can actually get up here, is so that I can place it on top, and I can aim this at this block. There we go. I think it's aiming at it now. Hopefully. I guess I'll find out in a moment when I dig this up. Yes, it is. All right, perfect. Put this on top, then this here. There we go. And I don't think these need mana in order to function. I think that they just work. Yes, they do. Okay, there we go. So now we have our official Starry Idol with their little kind of special backdrop, lots of particles on the show stage. Sorry. It was something simple and silly and basic, but I feel that it was required. So, Miku Miku, we can move on to other projects. And that is going to involve me, first and foremost, returning this magic wand before I run off with it. And I also... Oh, I had one other item. I forgot about this. I don't want a carrot. I'm going to toss in a potato, get myself a tiny potato. Yes, you can get much bigger potatoes. You can craft them into infinity and whatnot. But I thought this would be a really cute... Oh, there we go. Oh, I would put it here, but I've got my tools being stored on the side. Really cute spot that we could put this little dude. We'll have him over by our base. Why not? By the home base area where we've got all the inventories and such. We could probably put him... put him right here, actually. I think shift place. There we go. Our little tiny potato. I think it can actually wear items. So let's actually look at scrolling through here. Because I think if I go to the bottom, it should be all the single one-ofs. So wait, I saw that there was the Divine Sword, which I've got multiples of. So why not give that to a tiny potato, right? And then we can give him some glass. No, we'll give him the mask. And I think that there was something else. I don't know if he can wear more than one or two items or whatnot, but let's try this. We'll do that. That didn't work. Give me that back. That's not working. Give it back. No, stop it. You're not supposed to just hang on to it. I thought you could wear it. It's not working. There we go. So you've got... It's the facing that you click on. Okay. All right. So if I put this on this side, he's got a sword. Oh, can I get a shield in here? No, but we could give him a fishing rod. That sounds good. We'll do that. Give him a fishing rod. And then we need some kind of hat that can sit on his head. I think in this case, since we're going to be working towards Thaumcraft, we're going to put a little bit of this on him. There we go. A little Thaumcraftiness going on there. Or we could put brains on him. Doesn't matter. Let's open up the book and see what it is telling us to start towards. Quest book. All right. We are going towards... Not the Eldritch Potato. That is one route we could take. If you're not familiar with it, it's ridiculous stuff. But it's not open yet, as you can see. You first need to complete Malignant Heart quest, which is pretty creepy stuff. Which I think is, yeah, there it is, down here in the Thaumcraft line. And then you get into really weird things with that potato mod. But still, Beast Crystals, a Thaumonomicon. We need to craft a Thaumonomicon. And there's multiple ways you can do it, but in this, as I'm playing in a Modpack, I don't know if there's a specific way that cheaters that I need to make it, or if it is more traditional. All right, no, it's not. So I will take the old book. Let's see here. I should have a shiny book that is just... This is not helping. I can't see all the things in my inventory, so it's a little bit disconcerting. And for those that don't already know, if you haven't already checked it out, there's a new mod out called Arcane Archives. I just did a bit by bit on it, and it is fantastic early game storage with a very heavy magic theme. I highly recommend you check out the mod, if not the video, and give it a go. There they are. Strange Dreams. That was one I was looking for, and did you know that's chance cubes? All right. We don't need those other ones. So, let's see if I can exit out of this. Strange Dreams. Open this up. This is the beginning of it. I had the strangest dream last night. In the dream, I took 3 of those strange crystals I've been finding and ground them with a handful of redstone in a bowl using a piece of flint. So, I don't think I have any bowls. I do. I lied. I have multiple bowls. Okay. Redstone. And yes, I could probably look up this recipe, but I think I'm going to do it a little bit more traditionally. We're going to take some of these crystals. Put this here, and then put this... Oops, that's the same one. I need a different one. 3 different ones. Redstone, and a bowl. Oh, and a flint, I think it said. There we go. Now, actually, I'm going to put all this in a bowl. There we go. Salus Mundus. Abracadabra. Magical Alakazam. We need some books. No, box shelf. A bookshelf. Okay. I don't have any of those. Can I make some of this? No, because I need to make books. Booker catch. Come on, we can get this opened here. There, 1, 2, 3. Put those back in. Make a bookshelf. Perfect. All right. Now, if I do this, that. Thaumanomicon, quest complete. And that was before I even got the book. Alright, I now have it. I can put this Strange Dreams book back. I don't think I need it for now. Where shall I start with my Thaumcraft stuff? Because I've got my machines actually working over here. I was considering moving this over into this platform area so that all the these machines would be more productive. And yes, there are multiple different ways that I could improve this system, just for those that are curious. But currently, I'm just leaving it as it is. It is very effective, nonetheless. I could leave this here and then have a gateway to Thaumcraft out that way. I'm just trying to figure out a place that I can just temporarily start working on stuff. And I think I'm just going to do it up here. So therefore, I'm probably going to put this book, as it's the starter book, really, for Thaumcraft, not the Thaumanomicon. That's a secondary one. I open this up, and it is a field of blank dreams. Let's go to the fundamentals. Types of knowledge. Oh my gosh, it's been so long since I've looked at this stuff. There are no aspects known to me. It's great. Discovering alchemy. Theory crafting. Alright, I will need to create a comfortable workspace to do my research. With ample supplies like writing materials and paper, I should craft some scribing tools and place it upon a table. Which table is going to be made as such. So let's actually start that, and then I can start setting these things up here, and eventually I can expand out into this area like I did with my Britannia setup, and we'll see how that goes. Oh no, I'm caught in the anti-gravity field. Okay. We just grab some materials here, and I'll be right back. Alright, there we go. I now have some more Salus Mundus, among other things that I could potentially use. I've got a book and quill. I did not actually make a... Let's get some iron here. I think I can probably make a cauldron into something a little bit more practical as well, perhaps? Let's see. So I did make a wooden table, which you saw was just made out of some wood. And it therefore said, oh yes, you've made Salus Mundus, good job. Yay. Wait, Nox's missing tome of knowledge? Okay. Silverwood saplings. Wait, did I get silverwood from the dart? I did not. Oh, that's going to be a problem. I'm going to need that. Well, let's start with the stuff that I currently do have, and I can set some of these things up here. Let's start with the table. Put this down, and I can put the book and quill on this. Wait. Well, what did it say exactly? It said, need to create a comfortable workspace. Oh, scribing tools, not a book and quill. That's a big difference. That's a very big difference. Scribing tools, which thankfully I just made that ink block. But scribing tools are made, like this. Can I make any of that? Oh, I don't have any bottles or anything. Glass. Okay, I thought I had all the materials, but I guess not. Let's clear this out. Make some bottles. There we go. And then I just need a bit of ink, I think. I don't have any ink in here because I used it, I guess. I thought that I had one ink. Well, guess what? I'm going to be using my ink block, just because it's a lot simpler than going with other stuff. Alright, fair enough. Throw that in here as well, and then we could potentially make a set of scribing tools. There we go. Now, can I make this? There we are. Set of scribing tools. Oh, I can make multiples. I might as well do that. I'm probably going to need them, and I can put them nearby, because I would imagine that they're going to run out. How often I will probably be doing this. So let's get rid of the book and quill, and if I take some scribing tools, there we go. And then I could probably put some... let's put some on the side. On either side, in fact. And then I've got a couple backup sets, which I kind of like that. Alright, create theory, but I need paper. Not a problem. I should have a bunch. Doop. There we go. So I now have a bunch of options for this. I also have this cauldron and a bit of Salus Mundus that I could throw on it and make that into something a little more spectacular. A crucible now. Which I think it still has... Does it have a hitbox? Yep, you can stand inside of it. Be a person in a pot. Alright, yep, and there we go. We now have that as an option to help research if we so desire. Cool. I've got a whole bunch of rewards. Let's actually click this. Oh, I thought that was just going to give me the rewards. Doesn't it just... No, it just takes you there. Alright, well, either way, let's just take those rewards. I got 3 food crates. Rations, and chicken dinner. Well, let's see. They all have aspects. Oh no, the rations don't. Restocking a tool station with any food item. More efficient than regular food. Makes your food last longer. Cannot be used to heal. That is really weird. But the chicken dinner does have aspects on it. So these foods actually will come in handy for when I want to break things down into other stuff. Not that that's the full intent of what is supposed to happen, but that's how I'm going to use it. So let's head back up here. Continue on with more Thaumanomicon. Discovering alchemy. We need observation from alchemy and fundamentals. In other words, we need to do research. But looking over here, this is complete. I love that sound. All right, so it has us continue on. Some of the choices will require items. Marked with a golden exclamation will be consumed if the card is chosen. Right. It's been so long since I've done this. I mean, I haven't really played this since I did the bit by bit, and then there was so many issues with it progressing, so I stopped. Man. And don't worry, for those that are curious if Thaumcraft is going to continue on, it has been taken over by another mod dev and team. King Lemming, so to speak, and it's not like being developed like it was before, but it is currently being maintained and probably going to be ported forward with a very slight changes, if not just similar stuff and more finished things. At least that's what I understood when I read the information about it. But let's continue on. So. Research aids. Normal research is a bit scattershot. I can direct my research here and there and the other thing. And this tells you what all the research aids are if you look at them. A bookshelf. That's going to be helpful. And I don't have access to the other stuff yet, though. But I can make another bookshelf. So I'm going to do that real quick. And just click on the side here. Bookshelf. Recipe. Make one of those, and I can plop this down. And I think I might have Silk Touch in there or something. Not that I really need it, but I do have this as an option right now. So if I have it nearby, it then can, I can choose that to start focusing on those things if that's what the area of research I need. And to find out what research you might need, for example, this needs stuff of regular fundamentals, this alchemy. So therefore I would probably want to choose this so that I get a focus on alchemy. But I'm not going to do that at the moment because I think this next one, Celestial Observation, is going to be important. Notice the link between the phases of the moon and the speed at which our replenishes a few minor tweaks. Thermometer, blah, 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 blah. Basically, it says that you can start finding information out about the celestial bodies and use those in your research. But in order to do so, you will first need to have Oromancy, Artifice, and Fundamentals research. So therefore, let's just start off without focusing on either of these and just create some theories and see what we get. Okay, you perform some random experiments to see if something can be discovered. Gain 15 to 30 progress in a completely random category. Perfect. We got it in Planar Artifice. That's not going to be very useful. And 5% of Fundamentals. That's actually good, but it's not focusing on it, so it's kind of sad. We can continue on. A moment of revelation shows you the common links between all you have been studying. Your total progress is split evenly amongst all currently revealed and valid categories, and an additional category will gain the full bonus upon completion. This actually could be useful right now because I don't really want Planar Artifice. I want Fundamentals at the moment. Ponder. You carefully consider all you have learned so far. Gain 25 progress divided evenly between all current active categories and a bonus draw. This can be good too, but it uses up 2. And it gives me a bonus draw, which can be good. That'll add an extra page on the next research. And an additional category will gain the full bonus upon completion. You know what? I'm going to do this, and this will actually allow me to gain a more even split, and then they both become important. Yeah, there we go. Instead of one of them getting a minus to it. So let's continue on. Universal Theory, that's going to be the same exact thing I just chose. So that's going to be kind of crappy. We don't have access to Celestial Notes yet, so I have to choose Universal Theory. But it did give me a slight increase at the very least. Experimentation, 15 to 30 progress in a completely random category. Carefully consider all you have learned so far. Gain 25 progress divided evenly between all current active categories and a bonus draw. Ponder is good in this case. I don't know if the bonus draw carries over to the very end, to like the next research or not, but this is one way to find out. Let's do that. We hit complete theory. We've got a little bit of research towards getting our first levels in these, like a third of it. your early on stuff is going to be really kind of low key. So let's continue on with this. Form some random stuff, gain 15 to 30 progress. Yeah, it didn't give me the extra draw, so it was not worth it, but I don't know that I really could have gotten anything better from it. Random category, sounds great. Thalmic Brewing, that sucks. That's not one that I want. I want fundamentals right now. Later on, all I'm going to get is fundamentals, right? Universal Theory, that can help balance these and make it a more appropriate topic. Oh, I don't like this. You regain one of your ideas up here, but you take a step back. Get rid of invalid conclusions and proceed with fresh understanding. Lose 10 progress divided evenly between all current categories, but you regain 1 inspiration and gain a bonus draw. I don't really care about this one. That could be good, but I think I'm going to go with Universal Theory so I can get fundamentals to be an important topic. There we go, and it boosts it up there. Reject Thalmic Brewing findings. Oh, this could be good. I don't really care about Thalmic Brewing. Experimentation in a random category. Draw any cards related to that category, but your current progress will remain. Hold on, wait. You come to the realization that brewing is not vital to your current research. This is correct. You'll not gain any more progress in that, or draw any cards related to that category, but your current progress will remain. That's fine. So that stays there. I don't get any more brewing related cards. That's excellent. Experimentation. Oh gosh, this is. I'm going to stop after this. Don't worry. I know it's getting a little bit tedious. Inspired by the progress you have made so far, your mind explores paths you have not considered before. You gain 21 fundamentals. Ooh. Yeah, I'll take that. Thank you. If I continue on that path, that would be great. Rethink, take a step back, lose 10, divide it evenly. Regain 1 inspiration, gain a bonus draw. And I'm not rejecting fundamentals. I guess I'm doing a rethink. Okay. Reject fundamentals, no. Celestial studies, I can't. And experimentation, you perform some random experiments to see if something can be discovered. 15 to 30 in a completely random category. Let's just do it. Perfect. It went into fundamentals. That should be enough to give me a level up. Yay! Okay. That's what I was hoping for, to at least get the 1 for that, which then I could click here and get that, but I'm not going to. Instead, I'm going to head over this way. You can see I've got the observation fundamentals and stuff. What is it? Required totals. Wow, these are all kind of jumbled together, aren't they? That doesn't look so good. I don't have any aspects yet or anything like that. It's going to be a little bit touch and go to try and get through this, because there's so much. You basically need to sit here at the research table for a while and research. I did enough of that in school. What I am going to do, though, is look here and see what I'm missing. Thumb-nomicon, let's grab that. I got more food that I can turn into aspects, perhaps. Basic enchanting powder. Oh, the silverwood sapling. That's something that I need to do. Spinning wheel and an arcane workbench. Oh, I forgot about the arcane workbench.